obviously you made the big decision, come back. How excited are you to start year 2 here? And also, do you kind of feel like you're the guy that has to lead this bunch as an older player in a college game?
I would say I'm very excited about the group of guys we got. I would say we got a bunch of leaders in the team. We all lead in like a different sort of way. So I think we got a good bunch of guys that's going to come together and have a good season.
When you have as many fresh faces as you guys do, how important was that summer playing pickup ball, learning how each other play, and learning just about each other, period?
I would say it was very important because like all the outside activities we've been doing, building a bond with each other off the court is going to lead to us on the court and our success as far as how far we go.
What do you think Malik can bring to this team as far as rebounding and defense, rim protecting?
Malik, I think he's way better than what people expected of him. So I think he just I think he can play like a bunch of positions. I don't think he has a position. I think he could bring the ball up the court. I think he's a great rebounder. I think he has a great touch around the rim, and I just see him as like a small ball five man, and just somebody that's gonna be like a matchup nightmare for other teams.
What parts of your game do you want to individually improve upon?
For me, I would say just staying consistent with my shooting, being a consistent defender, guarding the best players on the other team, and just being unselfish. Continue to play my own game, let the game come to me.
Daquan Davis coming over from the Overtime Elite League, that kind of a competition, him being in that and having experience, does that show on the court? Does he have a level of maturity that other freshman guards tend to lack?
I would say the way he competes, I think it just comes from where he's from, like where he grew up and stuff like that. I think his background, like it kind of led up to where he's at now. He fought to be in the position he's at. So I think him just going to OTE just like put on a show for put him on a platform to where as though he could show the world like what his game really has.
Do you feel like this is a deeper team than last year, or could be a deeper team as the season progresses?
I think we had a good team last year. I think this team we have a little more. I think we have better shooters than we had last year. So the spacing on the court is going to be way better than what we seen last year. I think the guys that we have this year, we're more connected. We started a little earlier when it comes to doing stuff off the court, so it kind of helped us build a bond that we have right now.
Thank you.
Taylor, what do you think is the biggest emphasis that you've had in your off-season workouts and trying to improve?
I'd say the biggest emphasis shooting, really being able to knock down a lot more shots. I think I've really improved that in my strength, just gaining weight, becoming stronger.
Being your third year, do you take on a comfortability and maybe a leadership role, or?
I'm a sophomore this year, so this is my second year. But definitely, experience definitely helps. I'm definitely way more comfortable around here, knowing the system, knowing what to do, what coach is looking for.
With as many fresh faces are on this team, have you felt kind of that pressure to step up into a leadership role?
Not necessarily pressure, but more of a great opportunity, more so because I'm built for it. I was here. That's all I know, being here, coming as a freshman, and they definitely helped me become better.
Go ahead.
What were some of the things you learned in your freshman year, just kind of being patient and, learning in the college system? It's a different style, but, what were some of those things you learned that you're looking at taking into this year?
I learned a lot this past year. Being a freshman is tough. I learned it's not high school basketball. You can't just be more talented than everybody. You got to learn good work habits. And it's a great program to learn good work habits, good work ethic, and everything that comes along with it.
When you add 9 new players to a team, how difficult is it to kind of build a rhythm and a feel for one another, and how do you go about doing that?
We played a lot of pickup, which was great because everybody knows each other's game really well and really meshed together very well on and off the court. I think that's going to help us gel when it comes time to play. And having a lot of new faces is definitely a challenge because you got to implement a lot of new system. and everything they're trying to teach us. But when we got experienced players like Jamir and Chandler and myself being in there as well now, we can just lead the way and teach the guys how to move and maneuver.
Out of the new faces, who do you think is like the one for everyone to watch that like we might not know about?
I gotta say Malik Ewan. He's tough, big guy. I got him to know him pretty well, and he's a great guy. He works really hard. He's always in the gym, and he's a great player. Y'all gonna see some great things out of him.
For yourself to be athletic, to be a potential rim protector type, or even on the fast break to get some deflections out, what can that do to help kind of spark you guys?
I mean, that's just Seminole basketball. That's what we do. That's why I'm here. I came to this program because I fit for the reasons you just said. And because I'm athletic, I'm long, provide rim protection, but I'm just a very versatile player. Those are the players that had Coach Ham winning before, and that's what I do best.